Okay, then. That's a thing that happened. We were talking about MJF winning, and then we talked about the Lucha Brothers retaining,
Yep, I think
and
we're in agreement
then
with that.
everything cut off, disconnected. Every time it disconnects, the recording goes kaput. There you go. I have editing to do on top of all this shit. Yay! No, not really. Anyway. Shall we continue with the thing before
Yes,
this Twitch
continuing
decides to fuck
on.
off again here? Did you call we both called Lucha Bros for this one, right?
Yep.
Inner Circle, the entire group taking on Men of the Year with an American Top Team, of course. All Ego Ethan Page, who has a YouTube channel you should definitely subscribe to. Scorpio Sky, who doesn't but should. And of course, American Top Team the representation representing Junior Dos Santos, Andre Arlovsky, and the fat face dipshit himself, Dan Lambert.
I
Good
really
Lord.
hope that
The
this match can
clowning
only
is going to
end.
be amazing.
This match can only end by Chris Jericho making Dan Lambert tap out.
I think that's the only way to do it. You know, can't really have anyone. Can't have the MMA guys look bad. You're slowly building Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. Don't want to fuck them over. And the amount of nuclear heat that Dan has produced in the last couple of months. Yeah, he needs to eat shit in this one. But yeah, that's how that sees it as well. Actually,
Yeah, I can't see it going any other way.
oh God, help me make Page and Page versus Cage and Cage and a Cage. Ethan Page and Brian Cage, Christian Cage versus Brian Cage, maybe. I think.
Maybe.
With special guest ref Diamond Dallas Page. That could work. That could work. Also, Slick the Rick, thank you very much for the resub a couple minutes ago. Tier 1, 27 months. Most likely, Chairman would come and try to interfere, blocked by Sting, and then comes Wardlow that inadvertently cost MJF the win. That actually could be the finish, actually. That could be the finish.
Indeed, indeed. I would not mind that too much, I suppose.
Yeah. Brian Danielson hanging on Miro. The winner, it's the final of the Eliminator Tournament. The winner gets a future shot at the AEW Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Miro's got to win. Miro's got to win. I love you, Brian, but just it's time for you to finally eat that big loss.
It's a big loss on pay-per-view. He's a main man. He doesn't need it, but I want to see Adam Page versus Miro. After the last couple of weeks, good Lord, Miro has earned himself a shot.
Yeah, and I just can't believe that Miro was let go by WWE when you see him do promos like this.
After that promo, right?
Like that is like top tier main event heel promo right there. How do you not have anything for that guy to do? How do you have that guy sitting in catering for weeks? Exactly,
right,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm allergic to bullshit. That's Miro, Rusev Day being fucked over by Vince McMahon. But considering the last 2 weeks, are we all surprised anymore?
No.
I'm not. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, defends the AEW Women's Championship against Ty Conti. Yeah, DMD wins.
From a Vince McMahon screw up to a Triple H screw up.
Right?
Man, like Ty Conti has really shown a lot of improvement this past year.
It's amazing.
And while I do think that Britt Baker is going to retain, it's going to be one hell of a match.
What? Okay. For those wondering, we are doing this live during SmackDown because fuck the Fed. And there's a screenshot of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, the poor bastard.
Oh yeah, with Von Wagner.
With Von Wagner, and there's a SmackDown logo. Turns out he's been brought up already.
Yeah, still greener than grass.
Oh, this poor guy, this poor actual Beverly son is, oh wow, he is going to die a death.
And our buddy Duke says, meet the guy who's going to end Roman's title reign.
You know, he jokes, but goddamn it, the way Vince is booking shit, I would... The internet will have a meltdown, and we'll be over here going, see, we told you.
Could you imagine if Von Wagner wins the Royal Rumble?
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Slick Rick says, sound the bells. I'll get the casket.
Yeah. Yeah, back to Ty Conti being a Triple H reject, which is fucking shocking. But yeah, the Dr. Britt will retain here. It doesn't make sense to put the belt on Ty Conti yet.
And Pugsley still says, I desperately need Von Wagner to change his name.
We all do. Von Wagner to something Beverly, and Braun Breaker as Rex Steiner.
Braun Breaker.
He literally talks like his uncle, for God's sakes.
Braun Breaker.
I do not want no.
No.
Dave Pencer does not deserve NXT or WWE. No. He'll get eaten alive. Vince will fucking eat him alive.
Well, at least we have him on Impact.
Very true. Very true. And in the main event, Kenny Omega taking on Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Heavyweight Championship of the World.
And this is where I go to a poll on my Twitter page. 94% said Adam Page should win. 6% said Kenny Omega should win. So 6% I ask why.
There are people who believe it's it's not Hangman's time. I'm like, people want it, and there was a lag time because Hangman, he had a kid.
Yeah, he was supposed to do this last September at All Out,
and yeah, you could say it cooled off a little bit, but people popped.
They want him to win, and they've been building this for 2.5 years. How much more waiting needs to be done?
The pop will be huge. Minnesota will provide.
And I think, this is something I've been thinking for a while, and I agree with Solomon Monster, I agree with everyone saying this, is something that's been on my mind for a long time. Hangman should be the first American to kick out of One Winged Angel.
Should.
At that end, when Kenny Omega hits it, everyone's going to think it's over because no one's kicked out. Nobody. And when he does, the place is going to explode. People are going to lose their
roof flies. I will say that when we do the review next week, if that happens, the first word out of my mouth after reading the result of the match, literally, okay, Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page, your winner is blank, roof flies off.
Sleek the Geek says Hangman shouldn't win until he gets a new horse. Well,
didn't he get a new horse for a thing that he's filming? Someone was on Twitter and posted a picture of Hangman on a horse. Isn't that the new horse?
Well, there you go. Now you got
There you go.
There you go.
There's your logical fallacy right there, sir.
Yeah, he's got a new horse, so give him the belt.
Damn
Besides,
right.
this Wednesday he's going to be in his home state of Virginia. You're not going to have this guy show up his hometown after losing.
Especially with T-Dub in attendance.
Yeah.
You want to disappoint T-Dub? Because if you disappoint T-Dub, we're going to have to deal with him on Rift Zone. And you know how we can't, without Shin, we can't deal with him on Rift Zone. He's out of control.
The trollage would be astronomical.
Do you want that much trollage, folks? Think of it before you answer.
Anyways, yeah, Hangman has to win. He has to win. There's no other choice, really. They've built themselves up so high that any other result would be wrong. You can't have Hangman lose. You can't go to a draw and drag this out to another show. This is it. This is the match. This is Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels.
WrestleMania 14, yeah. It makes absolute sense.
If they screw this up, it'll be a WrestleMania 2000.
Ooh.
You know, where Triple H beat The Rock, even though The Rock should have won.
Yeah.
Because 2000 was The Rock's year, but they wanted to make it Triple H's year. But no, Triple H is the heel. Rock was the big babyface. It's WrestleMania. The people wanted Rock to win.
It's true. It's true.
And The Rock was the babyface carrying that company in the year 2000 because Austin was out with an injury. Undertaker was out with an injury.
And Austin was still had a chronic case of neck.
Yeah, he was injured from that November. So just like The Rock was the babyface in 2000, Hangman Page is the babyface in 2021. And they've been building this whole brand around him from day one, from literal day one. There is literally no reason to wait any longer than this Saturday, than tomorrow night.
People on my Discord, there's a Discord thing. We do the thing with the thing, and yeah. Von Wagner is on SmackDown, and the crowd goes mild.
Because it's Von Wagner, nobody even really knows who this guy is at this point. Except he's Von Wagner. That's it. That's all people know.
They're pushing him too goddamn quick, T-Dub.
I mean, the guy doesn't even have much of a character or even really a moveset or anything. He's just
getting fucked over because Vince is tall, blonde, like him, put him on TV.
Makes no sense. Anyways, that was AEW Full Gear. Order tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
8 p.m. goes 4 hours and or up to 4 hours.
Tony Khan does say that he's keeping the pay-per-views at 4 hours.
Which makes sense. They only have like 4 of these a year, so super cards. Make them feel like it. Give them give them the feeling they're going to give enough time, right?
Oh, you know what movie is on right now?
What?
Rampage. Starring The Rock.
Oh, okay.
And I disagree with the Rotten Tomatoes score. I think this was a pretty good film.
You know what? People should go to Rotten Tomatoes for opinions, not scores. Just saying.
Probably.
Guys, I'm with you. It's not like an Oscar-winning flick, but for a popcorn flick, you could do much worse.
And it's easily one of the better video game adaptations.
He's not wrong.
Because all they had to do was because all the video game is monsters go into city, they terrorize city. What's this movie? Monsters go into city, they terrorize city.
Yeah, monsters go to city, terrorize city, destroy city.
And you definitely get to see plenty of destruction here.
Look at all this death and destruction.
And I do love how I don't think they haven't gotten it yet, but I love how one of the villains gets eaten alive. Excuse me.
Yeah. God says it's a new Uwe Boll movie. Wait, what?
There's no way this is fucking Uwe Boll.
No,
this is way too
no
confidently
way.
put together.
There's no fucking way.
Let me just pull up the info right here. Jesus Christ, Uwe Boll.
2018 film starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Brad Payton is the director.
Yeah.
It says it right now. I didn't have to click the wiki. It's literally on the thing. IMDb 6.1. Rotten Tomatoes 51%. Seriously?
I think it deserves at least 55.
60. I'd give it a solid 60. 60%.
Oh, here it comes. And she's been picked up. And nom. Just one gulp. Love it.
Yumi. Nom nom. All right, so should we do winners and losers? It's a short show. I mean, we may
have a couple
of
things. I have a couple of things.
Sure.
First up, rest in peace, Judy Bagwell.
Absolutely. Yep.
I have for years defended the Judy Bagwell on a forklift match because everyone just judges it based on the stipulation, and I guarantee you most of them never watched the match itself.
It's got Chris Kanyon, so it can't be complete shit.
And Buff Bagwell himself, not not bad in this match.
There
There's
have
no
been
slouch.
worse matches in the history of WCW.
Do we need to point you to the Viagra on a pole match? No, that was bad.
That was garbage. That was Vince. That was peak Vince Russo garbage.
So rest in peace, Judy Bagwell. Our best wishes go out to the Bagwell family during this time. And in Lucha Libre news, AAA wants to use Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux, Taya Valkyrie, and Grand Metalik, which should be a surprise to no one because they have all previously worked at AAA.
Makes sense. It's a good landing spot for Karrion while he. Actually, it would be Killer Kevin Kross, wouldn't it?
Killer Kross, yeah.
Killer Kross.
I have to wonder.
Killer Kross.
I have to wonder if they were to go to AAA right now, would WWE actually try to sue AAA and try to get international law into play here?
Ooh, how much money do they want? Oh my God.
Would they actually think it's worth the trouble to sue this company in Mexico? Would they really?
It's Vince.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, you know what? The way I see it, it's you got Christmas off, and during that 90 days, for all we know, they are paid their downside guarantees, anyways.
Yep.
Take the time off, relax, chill, recover.
Suppose the timing couldn't be better.
For some, it'll be body recovery. For Killer Kross, it's gonna be mental recovery.
Yeah, for having to wear that helmet.
Jesus Christ! If Super Shredder and Zardoz mated, Jesus Christ.
Anyways, on a better note, Charlie Haas wants to wrestle Chris Jericho in one more match.
I'll take things I didn't expect to read today for 1,000, Alex.
Yes, Charlie Haas just gets hair up his ass on Twitter one day, just goes, "Hey, I want to wrestle Chris Jericho."
Goes on a big rant and all that stuff, and I'm like, the fuck? Didn't he retired? Didn't he retire?
Do wrestlers ever really retire? I mean, look at Shawn Michaels.
I mean, didn't he go on hiatus? On an indefinite hiatus?
Yeah, but, you know, nobody stays gone forever.
Fair. You know what? Why not? We've seen CM Punk make a wrestling comeback, for God's sakes.
Nothing is impossible.
We've seen Minoru Suzuki and Bryan Danielson almost break the goddamn internet twice.
And we saw the dream match, the 5-star classic of Minoru Suzuki versus Caleb with a K last night.
Well, a dream squash when you think about it.
That referee was in Suzuki's pocket.
Why? Okay, I get why Caleb with a K is in your boy stable, and goddamn it, if he's not, then why the fuck are you bigging him up for that much?
Because you have to protect your boys. If you can't protect the boys in your stable, what are you worth? Just like how one of the OSW guys, I believe it's OOC, will go to bat for spark plug Bob Holly.
And I don't blame him. It's just I will be on the side opposing that. Hey, nothing wrong with him being your boy. I'm just gonna say there's a reason why he's in the boy stable. As well as what I'm saying. As well as I'm saying.
4 guys who will not be in the boys stable, and I recommend everyone go and watch this match from Dynamite if you have not already. Dante Martin and Leo Rush versus Lee Moriarty and Matt Sydal. Holy hell, that was amazing.
Match of the fucking week. Period. There is no argument. That was like you would think, oh, you can make the jokes, oh, is he going to retire after taking a bump? Har. No. He back. He back and he good. And Leo, wow.
Someone on Twitter made a great comparison here and said that Will Ospreay and Ricochet are the Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart of the modern era, whereas Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty are the Rey Mysterio and Psychosis of this era.
I don't know if the word appropriate matches, but apt. That's an apt comparison.
Whereas Will Ospreay and Ricochet are the best technically of this era, but Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty are the future when it comes to what the future in wrestling is going to look like.
And MJF is the king of all heels in that future.
Oh, yeah.
It's all coming together. All coming together, ladies and gentlemen. So,
And Gut says, gravity is not a thing there. Oh, no.
Ooh,
Gravity is optional
sir.
in this match. Gravity is optional. Anyways, that is all I had other than Bully Ray's an idiot. That's it.
What'd they say now?
He just said, you know who I am. I'm saying that they shouldn't put this on Hangman because it's too soon. Not enough heat, brother.
Bet you $2 he was among the people saying put the belt on Hangman at All Out. Or would have been part of that group. And of course, you got to be contrarian. There are some people who say, you got to build it up, But this is AEW, and this is a crowd that wants it now.
It's already been built up. You can't build it up anymore.
It's been built up, and it was forced to stop it and build up again. Like, look.
Oh, and JC brings up JR announced his skin cancer might force him to retire, but he says he's going to wait and see what his doctors say. And he says that if they say that for his best of health, then he'll consider it. And he also says that he's not worried about losing his spot because he trusts TK. And he says he doesn't trust many people in this business. So he says that trust from Tony Khan means something to him. So he says
for one thing, and we've been critical on Jim Ross's commentary, but when he's on, especially in AEW, when he's on, he's still the soundtrack to wrestling memories. And
he's still.
I sincerely hope that he goes the way Alex Trebek went when he first got diagnosed with the pancreatic cancer, where it doesn't. He just wants to keep working until his abilities diminish. If that makes any sense. So I know there's some strong wordage here, but
yeah, I mean when
Alex hosted till he literally died. He literally wanted to keep working. I hope Jim Ross has that same attitude.
He most certainly
would be missed.
He would. I mean, as much as we criticize him, as much Matt said, when the light switch turns on, he's still one of the best.
Despite the fact that he still calls Bryan Danielson Daniel Bryan and Paul White the Big Show. Whoops.
And Sleek the Geek says GR is to wrestling what Madden is to football. Yeah.
On commentary, undoubtedly. He is the voice of wrestling.
I mean, there's a reason why they call the football games Madden. They could have called it a million different things, but he's the face of it for a reason.
Could have been EA NFL. But no, Madden. And I still miss Monsoon and Heenan. We all do.
Yeah. He was great. That's way before my time, but I have more than caught up with their exploits on commentary, and there's a reason why me and Matty have the banter that we do. It's because we're inspired by them.
And to a smaller extent, Jim Ross and the King as well, because there's some corny stuff in there too.
I'm not perving on any women
that you know of. Then again, that could be Shin when I think about it.
Yeah, I think Shin definitely fits more of the Jerry Lawler vibe when it comes to at least that department. Although he's more of a wholesome pervert than King could ever be.
Yeah, he just wants to marry Jordan Grace and doesn't want the ogler.
Nevertheless, I believe it is time for winners and the losers.
Well, let's do losers, my friend.
Bully Ray and everyone who's still thinking that it's too soon to put the belt on Hangman, you are wrong, and I hope you feel wrong after tomorrow night.
I hope you're happy to be wrong. That's all I'm going to say there. I'm not going to give it to Bully Ray because Bully Ray is he's stating an opinion. And there's nothing wrong with an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, including myself and Dita.
And Pugsley says, Shin's not here, but he absolutely is the wholesome perv. Yeah. Thank you, Pugsley.
That is very true. That is very true. Well, I'm going to keep it simple. WWE is a loser this week. So apparently, Keith Lee was forced to pay his own hospital bills.
Yeah, that's
and WWE went, nope. And the rest of the internet went, are you sure about that?
Oh, this comes from Keith Lee himself, not any sort of third-party source. Keith Lee said this himself, it should be noted.
Yeah. Should.
And I'll take Keith Lee's side on this until proven otherwise, because who am I going to believe? This guy who's always been truthful, or this company that has a long history of distorting the truth.
And fucking people over in the process of covering up the truth. Oh yeah, fuck you, Junior, and fuck the Fed. Seriously, you got zillions of dollars. What's $100,000? Fucking A. Winners T-Dub.
Yeah, I'll just say $100,000 probably is what Vince loses in the cushion every other week.
Seriously.
Anyways, winners, the upcoming week of AEW, we got a pay-per-view tomorrow. I'm going to a television broadcast Wednesday, and the last television broadcast I went to was SmackDown when the Shield was still a thing.
That was what, 2018?
No, like the original Shield.
Oh.
It was in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Ooh.
Featured,
you are due. You are due.
Yeah, that's the last television broadcast I went to. It featured Daniel Bryan versus Dean Ambrose.
Whoa.
And the main event was not good, though. It was Chris Jericho versus Shintigercurl's favorite wrestler. Feed me more.
You know he's not here to defend himself, right? It's a dick move. You know that.
I just gotta had to get one in. Had to get one in.
Yeah, fair. But if he sticks Minoru Suzuki on you, it's your own damn fault.
You mean Minoru Bitch Zuki?
I'm telling him to stop. I'm literally telling. Look, anyone that can tell Suzuki that I'm not the. He's literally saying that shit, not me. Please. Fuck.
Anyways, the dark match, though, was the real main event, as it had Mark Henry squashing someone, and he was over like over. Despite being a heel, crowd in Raleigh loved him.
Good. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, since it is Mark Henry, is like, it was time for the main event.
Ah, yes.
And you damn right, once I jump on that call, that's going to be the running gag when Mark Henry pops up on screen. Winners. Did you have more winners, or are you good?
Oh, that's good. That's all I got.
I got AEW for all the obvious reasons, and Eddie Kingston because he's a badass.
Hey, Mike Maverick.
What?
Mike Maverick just showed up.
Hey, you're at the end of the show, bud. Oh, no.
There's always that one person that always shows up at the end.
Yeah, there always is. There always is. Also, join Dark Order. Done and done.
Yep.
Been done.
I have to pick up some Dark Order swag this Wednesday. You might have to do that.
You might have to. You might have to.
Maybe I'll pick up maybe a mask or something, maybe a t-shirt or a hat.
You should. Yeah, and Eddie Kingston, as I was saying, he is a badass, and you cannot change our minds. You will not be able to change our minds on this particular evening. Plugs.
Well, on my YouTube channel, which I'll get the link to real quick, just posted the latest episode of my podcast where I talk about the Nintendo 64 and all my memories with it.
Of course, Shin's got his YouTube channel. Of course, you want to go to T-Dub's Patreon and help him out. Patreon.com/TWReviews. Got my tip chart. PayPal.me/ManaJ316. Donations are optional, but always welcome. Follow us on Twitter at ManaJ316, at TWKOfficial, and at Shintigercurl. I am on TikTok at ManaJWC. And that's the show, folks. It's a short show. We appreciate you being on the show. And yes, Mike Maverick, that is indeed an enigma. And yes, Eddie Kingston is the GOAT. Fair. That's gonna do it. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow. Should be a banger. It will be a banger.
It's gonna be a good time, fun times for everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On behalf of everybody, including Shintigercurl, who is not here.
If he was here, he would say something cool and funny, and we would all love to repeat it for all the days of existing.
I'm on autopilot at this point, folks. TWK!
Join Dark Order.
My name's Matty. To remind you to join Dark Order and help professional wrestling support independent promotion. as soon as possible. Kudos to C4. 80% capacity in the crowd tonight.
Nice!
Fully vaccinated. Everyone has to be vaccinated or they're bounced. And they got a show to prove and all that good shit. So I can't be there because I can't afford it because I just paid for a fucking cruise. But still, you know, it is what it is. That being said, we'll talk to you next week for a longer show, obviously. We'll talk to you next time. Have a good one. Have a safe one. And join that quarter. Bye, 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 bye.
Wrestling legend Sex Ferguson here, and it is a somber day. Message here to all the wrestlers released yesterday by the WWE. Congratulations! You're now free to wrestle for me in the WWW. No pay, no benefits, no shameful retorts, gratitude, or bullshit thank yous, but plenty of F-U-N fun, buddy! Yeah!